Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm glad to be back with you again. This video I'm going to talk about how Stoicism has helped me lose weight as well as retain a better life schedule and also just create a better mindset for myself so that I am able to continuously grow as a person. And I'm going to share with you 9 things that I have learned from Stoicism that have stuck with me and that I put into practice every day. So I've been reading this book called The Daily Stoic. It's a little messy right there. I actually got it as a gift for a friend of mine who's been going through a hard time because I believe that Stoicism was something that was more for men. I felt like Stoicism was something that wasn't or isn't very much advertised for women. At least the school of thought isn't advertised for women. It's more of a, I feel like a men's like rite of passage, like something that would help men to just be more masculine, in control of their life. More of a, I feel like a men's like rite of passage, like something that would help. And so I bought this book for him, ended up not being able to give it to him last Christmas. And so then I started reading it because it has lessons for every single day. So it goes through and then you read every single day. And so it starts in with the introduction, obviously. It starts in January and then it goes all the way till the end of the year. So if you don't know, Stoicism is a Greek school of thought, a philosophy that teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as means to overcome destructive emotions. So basically what I get out of this is it's a school of thought that tells you to get your shit together and control your emotions. When you control your emotions, you have more discipline. When you have more discipline, the outcome is you get to your goals. And that was something that I was missing. That was something that I needed to do for myself. So I really took Stoicism seriously, and I was like, okay, I think that this will be the thing that can help me not just lose weight, because I've been struggling with that for a long time. After my tummy tuck, I really wanted to continue to lose weight, and I have a thought of how I want to look and the health that I want to have and all of that, but I wasn't able to get myself there. So I was like, I need something more than just do this workout plan, eat like this, do that. I need something that challenges the way that I think. And for me, this Stoicism has done that. So here are the 9, I guess I would say, principles that I have learned from Stoicism that have made a huge difference in my life. Number 1, control what you can and choose wisely. There's so many times that we like lose our heads just because we cannot control everything that is happening in our lives. We want to be able to control what people are doing. We want to be able to control, you know, when we get our money or how we get our money, or we want to control our children so that they're able to like listen to us and we can get to places where we need to get to. And the reality is we can't. We can only control the things that we have right in front of us. The reality of that is actually that we can't, sometimes we can't even control those things. Sometimes all we can do is control our emotions and regulate ourselves, and that will yield the best result at the time. Number 2 is how you do anything is how you do everything. And oh my God, this made a huge difference in my life. So I was one of those people that was like, let's skimp on this. That doesn't matter. Like, just do the things that really matter really well. And then the other stuff is like, whatever. But the reality is that like bleeds into the rest of your life. It like inches into the rest of your life. So if you do one thing badly, you might kind of leave a bad taste in somebody's mouth because you didn't do your best for that person, or you didn't do your best at that job, or whatever it may be. So the reality is like you should be giving as much as you can. Like when it comes to, you know, workouts, when it comes to your job, when it comes to your husband, when it comes to your children. For me, it's been how I show up as being a spouse, how I show up being a homekeeper, how I show up with my children, how I work out, how I take care of myself. Like the way that I do anything in my life is the way that I'm going to do everything. And I really need to think about it that way so that I'm able to push myself and give the best and be the best that I can be. Number 3, learn, practice, and train. I come from a background where if something's too hard, it's okay, just give up on it, it'll be fine. And the reality is, no, if something is really hard, like you can keep trying and you can eventually master it. Like you will never get into something and be 100% great at it. It's always going to be a struggle at the beginning, but that doesn't mean that you should just give up on it. And it doesn't mean that you can just leave it halfway done. And that's something that I've done for so many years in my life, and I need to stop doing that. So this was something else that I put into my head, and I was like, okay, I need to learn something new constantly. So I need to read more books or find more information or whatever it may be and actually learn something. I need to actually put it into practice. And then I need to train on that, because I'm never going to get good at anything, whether it's something as simple as baking, which I've been horrible at, or something hard like learning a new trait so that you're able to get a different job. Number 4 is be ruthless with the things that don't matter. For many years, I was a people pleaser. I allowed my people pleasing to pretty much destroy me. Like the holidays would come and I would just fall apart because I need to get a really good gift for so-and-so, and I need to be able to buy this, and I don't have enough money, and I can't do this and that. And it was all to either impress or to validate somebody else or to gift during a time where I just couldn't. And so I really like this discipline, because in this discipline, I am learning that I don't need to people please, first of all. And I also am learning that not everything matters the same. And the things that don't matter, I really need to be able to push to the side and be able to say that really doesn't matter to me. That might be your focus. That might be what's interesting for you and what you want and how you want things to be, but it's not mine. And if it doesn't fit into my interest and what I want, then I will ruthlessly be able to say, no thanks, I'm not going to do that. Number 5, work nourishes noble minds. Many times I hear people whining about work, and I would do the same. I did that for many years. And the reality is, I've heard from many people that once they stop working, once they retire, they feel like they aged way faster. And honestly, work keeps you humble. Work allows you to continuously practice different things. Work really does nourish a noble mind. Number 6, count the blessings you actually possess. I have many blessings, many blessings from my family, my children, the people around me, everything. I am truly blessed in these times, in this society, in this time that I have grown. I'm truly blessed to live where I live and to have all the things that I have. And so many times I forget how blessed I am, because I'm like, well, we wanted to buy a house, we haven't been able to buy a house, it's so expensive, everything is so bad, and there's a war going on, blah 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 blah. And then I do this like self-loathing thing where I just start piling up all these things, and I'm like, and I want to have more money, and I want to have a nicer car, and I want to have this. And really, I need to just count my blessings, because I am so blessed to live in the place that I live, to live in the home that I live, to live in the neighborhood that I live, so that my children are able to walk to school and there's no danger, and there's nothing that I really have to worry about. So count your blessings. Every blessing that you possess, you should be counting every single day, because gratitude gets you a long way. Number 7, every habit is confirmed and grows in its corresponding action. Y'all, habits. First of all, y'all need to read Atomic Habits, okay? That's a wonderful book. Wonderful. But habits. I had really bad habits. really bad habits when it came to waking up, really bad habits when it came to eating, really bad habits when it came to all these different things. So I've started implementing healthier habits, better habits, so that I am able to build on those habits and then add better habits with each step, basically, that I've built. Number 8, the mind is all yours. Everything is in your mind, and you need to control your mind, and you need to control your emotions. Enough said. And the last one is, what is your vocation? To be a good person. That's it. My job on this earth is to be a good person, to be a genuine person, to be a loving person, to be a person of good. And I will wake up every day and I will remind myself of that. And I will remind myself that my job at the end of the day to everybody in this world is for me to be a good person and be a present person. So let's go out there and be good people. And let's go out there and let's control our minds, control our emotions, be loving, good people, and be grateful for the things that we have. I hope that what I've just taught you about Stoicism intrigues you and it gets you to reading more books on Stoicism. I would say Ryan Holiday is one of the best people to go to. His books are pretty easy to read, and like this is the Daily Stoic, and it was pretty easy to read, and you can read a little bit every day. He does have a lot of other books. I'm definitely convinced that we need Stoicism in our lives, that we all need to practice this, and that we would all have a way better society if we adapted a lot of the Stoic teachings. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys learned a lot about Stoicism, and I hope that you guys look into it and take the things that you like, scratch the things that you don't, and I will see you on the next video.